spraying done, and we're heading north. Nathan just went ahead and worked this piece with the Salford. That's pretty cool. Looks like it worked out pretty good. A lot of those weeds got worked down, so that's good. Get this sucker unhooked. Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today we're trying to get moving. Keyword is trying. Pat is just now getting going planning. Why we're not going until lunch, we're all trying to understand that. The only thing we can chalk it up to is Patrick being Patrick. But Nathan's out working ground. Curtis has messed with cows tonight. They got wedding stuff. So Nathan is in a wedding this weekend. So he's got some stuff to do this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, and all day Saturday to do with it. Chris also has a little bit of wedding stuff to do, and yeah, it's just not good. It's not a good morning, guys. We'll just get into that a little bit later. But now I'm gonna go work some ground, then go spray, and then I go work some more ground. Go grab some seed. Uh-oh, kitty cat down. Can't get the poor girl started. Not good. Let's go see if I can help it out. Probably not. So what's it doing? The starter's just clicking, Kurt, or?
Yeah.
To me, sounds like a bad ground. Because it's, I mean, it's firing pretty quickly, so let's check our grounds.
Better do that again.
Wiggle all those grounds. The ground one's what you want, so the one with the frame, not necessarily the hot ones. Are those bolts tight?
Yeah.
Does this thing have two starters? Does this thing have two starters?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, big motor. For some reason, it's just clicking. Not sure why. Just the far starter is clicking. So it says 12.4 volts in there, but we're gonna try and stick some jumper cables on it. Go ahead and try it, Nathan. Nope. The solenoid just clicking. Not sure why. Well, kitty cat down. First issue we've had with this thing in a little while. Won't start. So we're supposed to be getting rid of this. Not getting rid of this thing. But this sulfur's supposed to be getting demoed to another customer soon, but I'm hoping we can at least use it for a little bit. So that sucks. Yeah, our cat is down. Not sure why. So we're on with the sulfur for now, so this thing gets taken from us. Kicking up dust. Boys are working on the cat. We're honestly not sure. They're gonna test light out, checking connections. Hopefully they get something going. Oh, looks like somebody just pulled in. The service guy just pulled in. He's actually doing a pretty good job. Kind of ripping up the weeds and whatnot that we want. So it's a vertical tillage tool. It's not going to absolutely decimate these weeds, but it's going to set them back hopefully. I'm having to manually steer because my GPS won't pick a direction. My tractor, something screwed up with the GPS. That's good. So we're rolling. Those guys are getting the cat, attempting to get the cat fixed. Problem is, Pat's gonna want to be planting this thing in a couple hours, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it done in time. So I need to get that cat going. As the guys. Looks like no luck so far. Kind of hard to see, but there's quite a bit of ruts out here for when we hauled manure. This thing's doing an awesome job leveling out, smoothing out that seed bed. Doing a fantastic job. And on the right side, when I drove over, the cat's hood was down. So we might be in business. So I'm hoping this is my last round. Keyword, hoping. Yeah, it's got some good sized ruts. This thing's just leveling right out. Not too bad. Looks like Nathan's greasing, so he's going to be joining me here shortly. Well, that's neat. Got an EHR fault now, so I can't even fold. I have to switch 2 and 3, I suppose. Okay, I had to switch hydraulics 2 and 3 because 2 wasn't working. So the 3, it was on the 4 aft, that gauge right in the center there. But I don't really need that to fold up and move, so. Let's go. Getting ready to roll. So are they. Everything greased, so I got probably half that field work, so now Nathan's gonna make quick work of that, and then he's gonna head to Bellevue. There goes Curtis. He's gonna go work a little bit out back, and then we're gonna unhook that thing, and it's gonna head on to the next person. I am gonna go ahead and bring the van down south. And I'm gonna spray a little bit down there. Heading north or heading south. So we'll get some spraying done. Nathan's hammering down. Check out this sick International. Nice. There's Jake. Uh-oh, car stall or something? Got the cops here. Yeah, I'm guessing car stalled. Well, water's running over. Better load some in the sprayer. Also to fix that. We are good to go. Let's go do a little bit of spraying. So I'm going to spray some alfalfa ground now. Got some insecticide in there, so we're going to spray some alfalfa. So first I need to go prime my boom. I'll just pick a spot in the pasture to go do that, and then we'll get spraying. I got 3 different spots, 3 different sites I'm going to do alfalfa at. Then I'll end at home and probably have to go switch out with Nathan. So I'm just priming my boom, basically getting chemical from the tank all the way out to the end of that boom tip there, because there's about 40 gallons of water capacity from the tank all the way out to the far tip. So I usually like to run about 30 to 40 gallons just kind of sitting stationary, just to make sure that when I start on my spray I don't have any residual stuff in there that'll kill my alfalfa, which for one, not good. For two, want to make sure I got my stuff in there from point 1. We're rolling. So I'm spraying insecticide. Yeah, shush you. This is basically going to kill bugs that are in this alfalfa, because we won't get to cutting it for at least a couple weeks until we're done planting. So we call this hay fill the bowl for obvious reasons. It's very steep side hills, and when we actually row crop it, I hate it because very, very steep side hills. So we only row crop this thing about once every 7 years. I like to have alfalfa in for at least 5 years. And you can kind of see it's getting a little thin in spots. Part of it's the bug pressure, like right here, bug pressure. So that's why this spray that we're doing will definitely help. But you can also tell that some of these alfalfa is getting lighter and getting taken over by weeds and grass like that. When the alfalfa is a lot less prevalent, it's more grasses, that's when you know it's time to rip it up. Not rip it up, but make a cutting, put beans in, then put corn in. Hey, there's turkey. And then you rotate it back to alfalfa if it's marginal ground like this. And you're done, just about done. Popping at the pickup, grabbing the iPad. Why it's in here, I don't know. but it is. Gotta fill up with a little bit more water and product, and then we're gonna head out. Heading west. Who's playing with that brand new tractor and newer planter? 16 row. Huh. There's the big dairy chopping away. Pretty sweet operation. We got 2 mergers running. That's a merger. Basically picking up the hay and throwing it into a bigger windrow for the chopper, make it more efficient. Steep. I'm gonna head over here and take a look. I can tell where Nathan quit, or why Nathan quit planting beans. She was a little moist in through here, right there, and more specifically, right here. Very moist. These beans are gonna need a rain to come up. Yeah, that's what you don't want. It's still a little wet. Whee. Whee. This is still a lot of wet. Most part, all this ground is fine, except there's gotta be a plug tile in through there. I want to get done with beans, so I think we're just gonna send it through. Send it through, hope they grow tomorrow, maybe, not today. Well, there's that versatile four-wheel drive tractor. I want to know who has that thing. I think it's the local co-op. Or not co-op, you know what I mean. Well, I don't know. Heading back to our hay strip. Neighbor is kind enough to let us kind of use his mile-long lane to get back here. I remember this bin site here actually used to have a house on it. I remember when I was a kid. I was rummaging through it for some reason, and all of a sudden there were raccoons upstairs. It scared the living heck out of them. Spraying some hay. The last tank I got, and then I gotta go take over for Nathan because he's got wedding stuff to go do. Going up. Whee! Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go run the cat. Putting in a test plot. That's what the dealer's doing here. Pretty sick setup they got. Yeah, back. And they did get the cat running. I just got off the phone with Nathan not too long ago. They ended up jumping the starter, so there's something bad between the connection of from the ignition to the starter. So if you just hardwire the starter works, and the thing was able to fire up. So easy fix for now, but we'll have to do some digging into that during the next rain delay. But I'm glad we're able to get it running because we need to go. That thing needs to get ahead of the planter. I need to get going to switch out with Nathan. So let's go ahead and hop in his truck and vamoose. Here's the neighbor. Getting it in with that sweet 6-row. With integrated fertilizer, I might add. Just pulling up to the Andrew farm. Nathan probably beat me by 5 minutes or so. So he brought the cat and the Challenger up here. I'm gonna switch with him because again, he's got wedding stuff. So I'm gonna work Andrew and hopefully get up to Bellevue and work a little bit up there as well tonight.
You mean don't do nothing then? You vertical tilled that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if it's like yours down there in your south farm, that was real nice to plant in.
Well, there he goes, and now it's our time to get moving. I'm gonna try to get this field worked. I'm only gonna do outside rounds on both of them, so shouldn't take too terribly long, hopefully. Hopefully I have good luck and keep her out of the fences. Outline of waterways. So we got a few grasses and stuff growing up, so I want to get those fixed away. I'm just out here knocking down these edges, so the no-till piece, the bean stubble, it's going to be primarily no-till, but you can kind of see these edges are creeping in, which we do not like. I like to have clean field edges. So I'm just going around the outside, knocking it down, cleaning it up, so Pat will have a nice seed bed to plant tomorrow. And you can also kind of see we have Canadian thistle. Lots of it right in through there. Ryan. folding up because I'm gonna go down this goat path. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully I can make it. So we'll fold her up and then head in. Got a position sensor out of whack with this thing. Gosh dang it. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Cause I'm wide. Oh yeah, this is fun. I hate going down here. We've gotten so many things stuck over the years. Ooh, there's a giant raccoon in the creek there. I made it. Minimal damage. A wild kitty cat in its natural habitat crossing the stream. The stream has been conquered. Got her done, folding up. I'm honestly surprised this big lumbering thing can make it. I'm not gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. You guys probably know what I was gonna say, but I'm not even gonna say it because I'm not gonna jinx myself. So we are trying to do as minimum of tillage as we have to, because for one, that's just a lot of fuel that it costs to run this, a lot of depreciation, a lot of time, but also, you know, anytime we work ground, makes the soil more loose and it can subject for erosion. So what we're doing is we changed our practice up here for our corn on corn ground and our more marginal ground, like up here. We are vertical tilling at once, and a lot of the times it's actually good to plant right into. Like this right here was hit once with a vertical till, and we're gonna plant right into it. Now the soybean stubble, I'm just working around the outside just to clean it up. I'm gonna do the same thing with the vertical tillage as well, but kind of really happy about that. I just want you guys to remember exactly the last 45 seconds of what I said in about 6 videos for now. Not good. Just about done. Folding up. Heading out. Let's roll. Made it out. Now the local dairy is also merging their hay. They're going to be chopping here probably tomorrow or today. Like I said, merging is just picking up a row, throw again into the next one. You know, you want to merge if you're caring about forage quality or really care about forage quality. We don't really care as much as dairy, so we just raking is much cheaper. But you drag it across the ground, you bring in more dirt with it. Whereas foraging, or when you want it for chopping, for dairy, if you're merging it, you're basically picking it up and throwing it in a belt and then dropping it off. So not near as much dirt. I told you guys how much I love this cab. And look, I am 6'5", and I can spread all the way out with my butt forward in the seat. This cab is relaxing. Not relaxing, it's just giant. See, some farmers are nice. You're behind me for a while, I'll pull over and let you go by. Most farmers actually like that, guys. Not all jerks. Don't want to be on the road as much as you don't want us to be. Just give us a break. 5-fingered wave, not 1-fingered. The spot's a little on the damp side. Not bad, but a little on the damp side. So this one basket here, or not basket, but this drag section hangs up, gets hooked, I should say. When it gets hooked, it doesn't fall. I gotta get that, try to get that free if I can. There we go, now we're free. Oh, that's how it happens. I just got it caught again. Let's go. Check out the difference here. So this is our chiseled and hydrous ground, pretty lumpy, pretty ridgy. Now I'm taking this soil finisher, the sunflower, at a pretty aggressive angle, a little bit more aggressive than I was intending, but It's all right. It's leveling stuff off very nicely here on the right. A little clumpy, but you'll have that for spring work ground. We chiseled this only about a month ago, so you'll have that. So now I'm on my outside rounds. My dad should be coming down with some supper here soon. Since I'm up in Bellevue, it makes no sense for my grandma who's a half hour south to come bring me supper. And then him and I are gonna go crop scout those 2 fields here to the south, see if we need to work it all, if we just need to work the edges. And then I might shut her down, but I just kind of have to see. It's already getting dark out, so it's already probably close to 7 o'clock, 7:30. All done. So now I'll come over there, fold up, drive down this lane, and probably park over by the tower there. Roll her up. We'll head over there. I'll park her for a bit. Well, I can't really shut this thing off to save hours because I wouldn't be able to get it started. Honestly, never jumped a starter before, so I don't want to try it tonight. Waiting on the bud man. Well, I'll probably shut this thing off. I'm gonna do a quick walk around of it real quick. Make sure there's nothing else I need to do to it. Maybe do a little bit of sweep changes if they need them. And then probably shut it down because I doubt I'm gonna keep going after this. It's already 8 o'clock. A couple sweeps that are getting pretty bad. Like this one. This one's not bad. Oh, that one's pretty bad. That one's bad, and a couple more on that side. So we'll have quite a few to change tomorrow, but luckily they have parts right in town, so I will just probably wait tomorrow. Yeah, some of these are getting pretty bad. All right, there's the bud man. Go ahead and shut this gal off. Bring Nathan's lunch pail with me.
Are you on the field?
Yeah. I want to see how bad it is, and it's not looking good right now. Whee. Oh, it's straight grass. So basically, the bud man and I are checking how rough these 2 bean stubble pieces are, and they don't look great. You're doing what I did, except I had 20 ton on behind me and I got stuck. Whee.
Yeah, whee.
Yeah, this whole field probably needs to be worked. There's a spot where we loaded lime. Part of this video right there, if you're curious on what I mean by that. Dad and I need to go move some posts around, and we'll probably call our night. That field's got to be worked completely. That field we just can do the outside rounds. Well, that fence is new.
It's a new gate hole.
See that?
Probably gonna have to go along this here twice.
Yeah, more than likely. 5 feet close to the fence, probably hasn't seen actual corn in a long time. So yeah, this is the new fence we put in. This video right here, we actually ripped all this out. A couple videos actually, but this would be a pretty good addition. Well, we had all efforts of having this apple tree grow. It's never grew. Because we are going to plan on planting this somehow. Boof. Put the wrap off, now I'll take these 3 T-posts out and call it a night. Woof. So we're going to hopefully work this tomorrow with the field cultivator or soil finisher. I'll work it a couple times. Try to get rid of this crap. But look how massive this pile is. This is, all these trees were lined up along here. Just nuisance trees that we just let grow up. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now this farm, this field specifically, has had all new fence in the last 5 years, and we're going to keep it new. Like that stuff right here. If you leave that go, to 5 years from now, it'll be a 30-foot tall tree. Hello, Mother.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
You're gonna take the old white car, huh?
Yep. Taking ye old white car, 223,000. I remember when we bought this thing pretty much new. Drove this thing down to Florida in my college days. Ah, good times, good times. So we're gonna go check on some soybean ground, and then we're gonna roll. Let's see how these guys are doing. Definitely not. Oh, some are poking out of the ground. Huh? I was literally just gonna say it there. They're definitely not poking out of the ground yet. Well, I stand corrected. I thought I was gonna have to dig. Yeah, they're starting to fight their way out of the ground. Right here, they're gonna have a hard time getting up through that residue. All up, but some of them are. Yeah, soybeans, when they come up, they're kind of interesting. They kind of fold their way up, where corn just right up. These are my dad's beans. And they're coming up. I'm gonna head home. We'll head back to the farm. So there they go, bringing seed down to Pat. So that way he gets loaded up and gets a little bit more done tonight. So that way tomorrow morning he can start at 7 and have a pretty big day. He's got right now he's got about 80 acres left to do around here, and then he'll head north. There's Patrick filling up with seed. And I am heading home for the night. You guys know the drill. Good night, see you tomorrow. Plant in the field that we worked today.